What's up everyone? Morning routine time. I don't know what you guys do in the morning, but there's one thing that I can recommend that's going to be moving your body as soon as you wake up. Sometimes we just get up out of bed and we go, right? And then we're wondering why our back's hurting, or our ankle's feeling a little weird, or why our shoulder, feels a little off. And then sometimes throughout the day, the pain starts to get worse or the tightness starts to increase, right? Well, what if in the morning you were able to change the way you feel? That way you can go through the rest of the day without having so much problems, right? So, while the coffee's brewing, while you're drinking your tea or whatever, you might have to wake up a little earlier and sacrifice a little sleep, right? Or maybe go to bed a little earlier so you can catch up on your sleep, right? But here's going to be a morning routine that's going to be super simple, and it's going to focus a lot on moving the spine and hitting areas of the upper body and along with the lower body as well. Okay? Check it out. Alrighty team, so first thing in the morning, we can be sleeping in very odd positions. So we're going to start moving the spine around with some very simple tricks, right? And we're always going to start off with a nice cat-camel pose, right? So getting into your tabletop here, toes can also be planted or feet on the floor just like that. And you're going to start to curl your body. And you're going to start with a very light range of motion. And just start to move those joints around. Hunch back, tuck the pelvis, arch the back slowly, pull the shoulders down for some cat-camels. Now, for this here, you can go for sets, you can go for time. If you want to do that for 20 seconds, 30 seconds, if you want to do 5 reps, that's all good. Now the next one is going to be rotation, right? So on this one here, very simple tabletop position, bringing the hand behind the neck, pushing your hips back, rotating in, and then twisting your body out. Taking the neck with you, hanging out for a little bit, coming right back in. For this one again, you can go for time, or you go for reps. Let me show you a couple on the other side. As you come in, elbow to elbow, rotate. Hips are staying squared. Maybe a little bit of rotation is happening, but it's not too much. Go ahead and give those a shot, team, and see how that spine feels. Whoa. Alrighty, y'all, so the hips are next, right? So go ahead and cross that leg over. Use your opposite hand, grab a hold of that knee, and lightly just pull that leg across your body. You can use this arm to plant, and then maybe a slight little twist of the hips to feel the stretch here in the glutes. Focus on your breathing. This would be a good chance to just kind of also think about your day and, get a couple of breathing techniques in, calm down that nervous system. Go ahead and relax. And you try the other side. Grab a hold, anchor down, pull across, and then lightly twist the hips. And again, team, inhale. Exhale. Get calm, right? And go ahead and relax there. Now, another one that you can do to start moving like the lower spine is anchoring down, bringing your knees together, and slowly just rocking from one side to the other. Now, a lot of the times we won't engage our core here, and that's gonna pull a lot of torque on the back. So make sure you tighten up these muscles and wake them up since they've been asleep for 6 to 7 hours, right? Hopefully, some of us sleeping less than that. And that could be part of the reason why we're not recovering properly. So get up on that sleep, team. And you just rock back and forth again for a couple of seconds or reps, making sure that it's not too aggressive. And just picture like windshield wipers on your car, right? Just going back and forth at the lowest setting. Keeping your core tight. Good job. So now that we've been kind of mobilizing the spine and hips, now we're just going to go into the backside of the body and then get a little bit of an activation exercise to get you going, right? So check it out. Now, down dog pose is going to be really good for the backside all in one. So from tabletop, you're going to push your hips up and then start to sink your hips back. Try to get those heels down towards the ground. And then you're bringing your head through the shoulders and really trying to get your pelvis to tilt like forward. Arch, head through. Now, I've been working on the down dog pose for a while. It's not the best yet. If you need a modification, you can just bend those knees and really work on pulling your spine straight. Head through the shoulders, butt high. Okay. If we're still not at this position, then just go ahead, push back into a puppy dog pose here with the back slightly arched, butt in the air. And then just working on your breathing patterns, making sure you're not holding your breath. Now for the activation, here you'll be lying face up. This little gap here, you're gonna close the gap by tightening up your core muscles. You're gonna squeeze your glutes and you're gonna curl that pelvis up. You're gonna feel tension in your core and in your butt cheeks. And then you're slowly just gonna let that spine control your body down. And then relax. And then again, tight core, squeeze, lift, hold, and then curl down slowly. And relax it. Now, if you're having trouble connecting from brain to core, then don't go into the bridge just yet. Try to see if you can just close that gap by trying to get your pelvis and your rib cage just a little closer together. You might have the shoulders come up off the ground and your head come off the ground to get that done, but try not to do that. Try and just have your core do the work, okay? Now, the morning routine shouldn't take so long. Give yourself like 5 minutes. If you're a coffee drinker, if you're a tea drinker, like that small amount of time that it takes for that beverage to get ready, like that can be maybe some morning routine time for you. Now, I know that some of us are probably out there and saying, man, you're crazy, bro. I don't have time for any of this stuff. Well, maybe, right? But we would have to make time, right? To prepare the body for the day so that you can just be more comfortable throughout life, right? And small, consistent changes over time are really going to create a radical difference. So get to it, team. Morning routines.